hello, good afternoon. This is Elizabeth. Hello, darling. You are just so beautiful.
Have a good one.
You too, take care. Hello, hi. So, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. A lady just walked by with a beautiful dog, and he tried to come up the steps. Obviously, he didn't, but he was adorable. So, as I said, thank you for coming to my channel. Definitely subscribe. Today, I want to talk about romances that are geared towards older women. And the reason I'm thinking about this a lot is because I look at the catalog of romance novels that are out there, and they are geared towards young women, and that's beautiful. But older women, we like reading these books, and we enjoy them. However, it would be nice to see ourselves represented in these books. And so in thinking about that, I was wondering about what type of storylines could an older woman experience in a romance novel. And some of the things I came up with is suppose a woman wants to start a family at a later stage in life. What are some of the complications, and what are some of the difficulties, and what are some of the challenges that she may go through? And then you can even look at it in a comedic sense. This older woman who is having an infant for the first time, and now she is responsible for getting up in the middle of the night, changing diapers every 2 hours. This could be a career woman who has never really dealt with that type of situation on a daily basis. Maybe she babysat for people, but nothing that is consistently day by day, or grappling with the idea of do I make baby food, or do I buy the baby food that's already prepared? So I thought about that, maybe an older woman dealing with becoming pregnant and dealing with that situation at a later stage in life. I also thought about the work environment. There are a lot of young men that are entering the workforces, and I notice where I'm at, there aren't too many men my age that I'm around. I'm really surrounded by young people, and that can pose an interesting situation. Maybe a romance between an older woman and a younger man, or maybe resisting that temptation because the older woman and the younger man are at two different stages of life, and they want two different things out of life. And he may be wanting to start a family, and she may be already have her family in place and is looking for something else out of life. So I just wanted to look at some of the things that older women may deal with. Cancer, aging parents, your children going off to college, being alone for the first time and starting over again. So, obviously, I'm an older woman, but also I realized that the prospects of finding a mate as you get older is more challenging, and you have to exert more energy and effort into the process. When I first started reading romance novels, I was a teenager, and then I continued reading them into my 20s and 30s. And the things that women and young girls of that age aspire to are much different than what an older woman would look for in a relationship. Back then, it was the career, the husband, starting the family, that type of thing. So the books were geared towards that. But as an older woman, I was thinking, what storylines could I write about, and what are the aspirations of older women? Obviously, they are much different from those of a young woman or a teenager. Pause. And I also wanted these novels, or these romance novels for older women, to be meaningful and to be rooted in some type of reality. So I was thinking, what subject matter could I talk about? Women that are maybe divorced, women that maybe have lost their husband, women that maybe have never been in a long-term serious relationship, and what issues would they be grappling with? Maybe not having children at all. I do see some women that are worried about not starting a family, or not finding a mate in time to start a family, because obviously our biological clock is ticking, and we only have a certain amount of time to produce children, and we only have a certain amount of eggs. So those are things I was thinking about, and what kind of storylines could I use? I thought right now, as I'm talking to you, I was thinking about maybe an older woman she's frozen her eggs, and now she's going through the ordeal of going through the process of in vitro fertilization. I was also thinking about perhaps doing a family saga where there is a group of older women and you see them in their family settings, and you can have the families contrast each other. Like maybe there's a poor family and a rich family, and you look at the older women in both of those situations and how they're managing their families and their lives and their romantic lives. There are so many things that you can do with older women in romance novels. I think it is an untapped market, and I think there is a large appeal. Let me know what you think about this subject matter. I did see a romance novelist who did gear her books towards older women, and she had a large following. And as I said, I noticed there aren't a lot of material out there for older women. There's not a lot of reading material, and we do have concerns that are specific to our age group. And I think we can tell exciting stories, and we can entertain the young people as well as people of our own age. So thank you for joining me on my platform. Love, peace, joy, and happiness until next time. And as always, bye-bye.